Both of you. Seb, go ahead.
It's almost like a blood libel. It's really, the fact that this man, let me talk to you about who Donald Trump is. For 23 years, swamp politicians of left and right broke a promise to Israel. Bill Clinton said, I'm going to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of the Jewish state, and I'm going to move our embassy. Because of that statute, every 6 months for 23 years, the incumbent president, Clinton, Obama, and Bush, had to send a diplomatic missive to Jerusalem saying, sorry, I know we promised this, but we're not doing it now. When my former boss was chosen by 63 million Americans to be the chief executive, he said, I'm doing this. By the way, a man whose daughter is Jewish, whose grandchildren are Jewish. He held a meeting of the National Security Council at principals level, not the bureaucrats, but the actual cabinet members. And he told them all, I'm moving the embassy and I'm recognizing Jerusalem. Only 3 members of his cabinet, shockingly, supported him. And his Secretary of Defense, this man who had very carefully built his reputation as Mad Dog Mattis, was petrified and told the president, Mr. President, don't do this. You will ignite World War III, and I don't have enough Marines to protect our embassies. What was the president's response? He said, I'm doing this for 3 reasons, Jim. Number 1, I promised the people of America who elected me during the campaign. Number 2, for 23 years, we've told the Israelis we're going to do this and we haven't. We have dishonored our oath. And 3, it's the right thing to do, Jim. We moved the embassy and no bombings, no slaughter of women at pop concerts in the desert, no men being beheaded with blunt garden hose. I watched the unedited video of what happened on October the 7th. Strangely, none of that happened. But when Joe Biden comes in, surrenders Afghanistan, and Ukraine is invaded, then we have 1,300 Jews massacred. No, it's not Donald Trump's fault that he recognized Jerusalem, moved our embassy. It's because nobody fears the senile old man in the White House who talks to dead people and thinks his wife is his sister. That's why the world is on fire. And don't you dare blame President Trump for what happened on October the 7th, because that is despicable and you know it.
Stephen,